Y'all, I'm getting the comments right. Let me see. Okay, I got the chat on. Good morning. What's happening, Hype Stars, Unique Infusionists? I am Queen Unique Brand Supporters. It is I, your hostess with the mostest, and sometimes a little bit extra. Good morning, y'all. I am Queen Unique. What's happening, everybody? Y'all, listen. Y'all know I love when the birds be chirping it up. Y'all hear that piece? And they loud this morning. So y'all, I was in my kitchen making me some lunch, y'all, because I have a heavy day. And I was like, I'm hearing the birds, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I do, I be listening. So I'm listening, and I'm like, yo, why do the birds sound so loud this morning? So God was like, yeah, you got a couple of extra minutes. Go on out there and get you a little bit. Y'all hear them birds? They is cutting up this morning. Yeah, I literally just love being able to come outside and listen to the peace that surrounds me, y'all. I love it. While I'm standing here, y'all, I see my neighbor done got his grass cut again, y'all. They was out here doing a whole lot of stuff. And I don't know if he moving or not, but they took a whole lot of stuff away from his place yesterday, y'all. Because usually all of us be getting ready about the same time, and this morning it just seems so quiet. I just came out here to get a little bit, y'all. So if you want to come listen to the birds, get your thoughts away, y'all. These ain't none of them AI birds, y'all. These some real birds. Y'all, it is a heavy week. I ain't really say heavy, but it's definitely busy. I am booked back to back in the office and in my outside life. Slay Potatoes. Hey, good morning, Slay Potatoes. Thank you so much for joining. Y'all, thank you. Hey, Laser Plays, what's happening? Good morning. Y'all, we just listening to the birds because they're so loud this morning. And you know how when it be a lot of noise going on around you, when God keep letting you hear like that one particular thing, it's like you got to lock in for real. That's what, look, y'all, and the birds just flew right by me, y'all. Good morning. I'm in Georgia. Where are you, Slay? Absolutely, never give up. That's a word, Laser Plays. Let me see if I can pin your comment. Hey y'all, I pinned Laser's message. Y'all don't give up. Don't give up. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. Oh, you in the Arabic land? Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here. Y'all, Laser Plays just dropped a dope comment in my chat. Don't give up, y'all. I was just saying, like, this week, y'all, it's so busy. I'm supposed to be in Miami this week, y'all. I don't know how I messed around and double booked myself to be in two places, y'all, at one time. So this week is definitely crazy. I don't know how I'm going to pull Miami off and being in Georgia at the same time. Heksanga, what's happening? Good morning. My name is Queen Unique. Thank you so much for being here. So yeah, y'all, this is a day to not give up, a week to not give up, because I don't know how I double booked myself, y'all, but I did. Shout out to everybody. Okay, so we know we got Slay watching from the Arabic land. Where is everybody else watching from, y'all? I'm in Georgia with the birds. Y'all hear that? And peace. Y'all, matter of fact, I don't know what that is, Slay. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is, baby. I'm sorry. Harper, I'm hoping I really can get to Miami. Oh, we got Orlando in the building. Shout out to DT Sphere 76. Period. Serbia? Okay. Well, look at y'all. We just all over the place this morning, and we met up here for such a time as this. That's really dope, y'all. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to get there. I like the only thing about the Miami trip, like I still have to wait for like one contract to be finalized. So if that contract does not get finalized, I'm gonna say at least by Wednesday, y'all. Then I'm not gonna go to Miami. Slay Potatoes, is this your home? For now. Like this is where God has me. Actually the 25th of this month will be 5 years in Georgia, y'all. So shout out to me and Mr. What's Happening in the North Fleet family because yeah, we've been doing this. Engine Joe, New Mexico. Shout out to New Mexico was in the building, y'all. The neighborhood is waking up, y'all. The neighborhood is waking up, y'all. DT Sphere says, I wish I had as much energy as you in the morning. So DT Sphere, let me tell you, usually like I be having a couple of minutes in the morning, but y'all, I really don't leave to head to the office until 7:30. So I'm like, God like got me up mad early this morning. I done made lunch, my bags are packed for the day, my MacBook is charging, like yeah, like my camera is charging, like y'all, everything is done. And God was like, yo, like take a minute, like you got a minute this morning. So and I'm glad that, you know, I had this minute with y'all. Slay said it's very beautiful. Thank you. Y'all in my little neighborhood. But yeah, y'all, like Laser said, don't give up this week, y'all. We're real busy. Tink, y'all know Taraji is not cheering this year, so we will be heading into flag football for her. That's really different. We start conditioning, conditioning and training coming up for that soon. Tink, however, is starting cheerleading very soon. I think their first game like August something. So yeah, y'all, we are very busy with these next coming weeks, y'all. Of course, the boys are headed off to college. John, like myself, is going back for media production. RJ's picking up an electrical trade, y'all. So like, yeah, it's getting ready to be busy again. I'm gonna miss my kids. Where you at in Georgia? I'm in the Metro, Joe. So y'all know we touched down in Marietta, but the Metro, Atlanta, Gwinnett County, like yeah, just all up and through there. Snellville, shout out to y'all. Somani, shout out to y'all. Lawrenceville, shout out to y'all. Y'all hear them birds? They so loud. Yeah, I do still gotta do my hair though. I'm not wearing my hair down today, y'all, because when I get to the office, oh my God, this hair be everywhere. So I tries to pull it up or pin it back, but I can do that like on my way. But shout out to everybody who got this like moment with me, y'all. The birds are crazy. Oh, y'all, update on the other platform. So y'all, I'm not gonna be pushing my other platform. Or I'm gonna say my other platform. I was asked to do it, y'all. And when I say I had to let my family pray on it, I was like, okay, what are they gonna say? So y'all, I will not be going over to OnlyFans. And while it was a very creative and dope and unique idea to push y'all, like after hearing my family speak, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a leader in my community. I'm a leader in my home. I'm a leader in my children's school. So like I had to think about like the families, you know, having people have their families go over to OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, get a unique craft. So I'm not going to be doing OnlyFans, y'all. Now, while I was super excited about it, I will not be doing it just because out of respect of other people's families. Sometimes, okay, I guess God gonna give me this message to leave with my airwaves today. So you got to think about when you're a leader, like your vision is for you. So you definitely want to move on your vision. You definitely want to move on your purpose. But you have to think about the people who are either coming behind you. You have to think about the people who are traveling this journey with you, and you don't want to lead someone or their family to a place where they could also be tempted. You may not take them over there for that purpose, but what they have to go through to get to, you know what I'm saying, your message, what you're bringing them here for, could potentially hurt and break families, y'all. So that's another thing. I'm so excited about YouTube cleaning up these airwaves a little bit, because I feel like the real life of people was getting, you know what I'm saying, lost. And with making, you know what I'm saying, a channel for myself and my family, which again, that initially was never supposed to happen, but my family's over here. So like, you know what I'm saying, let's just say I got a homegirl and she's married. Now, while, you know what I'm saying, me and her know, or who we rock with know what I do over here in this area. If I go to OnlyFans, it's like sending somebody's husband to OnlyFans, and you don't know what they're gonna see, you know what I'm saying, while they're trying to get there. They could potentially hurt or harm areas of their life, y'all. So I won't be a part of that. Again, while it was a very dope idea, I won't be partaking in the OnlyFans mix up right now, y'all. But I am super excited about putting out new content. Also super excited about my new collection, y'all. I actually have back-to-back events coming up, y'all. I'm all over the place. That's why I don't know how I double book myself. I'm supposed to be in Miami this weekend, but I also have an event on the 18th here in our city, Marietta. We outside. That's not my car. Well, that's not my driver. We have an event here on the 18th, y'all. Marietta, we outside. I'm a vendor in the building, and then we have another pop-up shop in Gwinnett on the 20th, y'all. And I'm a vendor for that event, so I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna book myself for the weekend. Hey guys, Childy. Hey beautiful. It's almost your anniversary. Y'all, shout out to Godchild D in the building, y'all. This is her anniversary month, so go on, tell her happy anniversary in them comments, just in case you don't get to see her no more this month in my chat. But yeah, y'all, we not gonna be here for too much longer, y'all. But yeah, that's kind of leave that little word, y'all. I'm not gonna be going to OnlyFans. You want to be very selective. You want to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Relationships, publicly and privately, are very intimate. So you just want to be careful what you leading people to. Oh, you're welcome, God's child. For real, you're definitely welcome. I commend you to, like, y'all know me and Mr. What's Happening got 22 years married in this thing. We got 22 years married. So when we see, and it's ironically enough, y'all, because we ain't old or nothing, but when we see younger marriages, fresh marriages, it's always good. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, yo, husband, you remember when we was there? And then they have people who are, again, coming up behind you. You can actually show them, you know what I'm saying, some experience. Show them, you know what I'm saying, how you got to 22 years. So I am pushing for y'all guys. Y'all believe in y'all. Shout out to y'all dope family, y'all. Y'all got 22 years. Sure do. Keep going. Keep going, because we not seeing it out here. And that's another thing that's missing. The black family, like for real, the black family, y'all. A few years back, it's probably been about 10 years back, y'all. I put out one of my poems, a piece of content, and it was called The Lost Family. Y'all, if y'all want to go on back over there to Facebook and find that from about 10 years or so ago, but it was The Lost Family, and it's all about the black family being lost. I don't really believe me and Mr. What's Happening would have made it 22 years if there weren't marriages like my mother and my father who are pushing 40 years, my aunties and my uncles who are pushing 35 years. So every year, y'all, it's like a challenge for us. It's like, yo, we got to get one more year up on them. So you just got to keep going, find ways to keep it interesting, y'all. And find some birds, y'all, because this is why we initially came here. Y'all hear them birds? It's so peaceful. I love it. And I know if I would have, and I got 22 years smart. Hey, Instagram, what's happening, y'all? Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Yes, I'm outside early. But yeah, y'all, I know I wouldn't have got 22 years. Like, I couldn't have been upstairs in the room while Mr. What's Happening asleep doing this live. So 22 years, stuff like that, you know now how not to step on your partner's toes. Yeah, my neighborhood is clearly waking up. God's Child D said, what is the secret to long marriage? Is it forgiveness? Because that's a lot. God's Child D, definitely, that's one of the secrets, is definitely forgiveness. A lot of forgiveness. I feel like we're gonna need a bottle of wine for this one. But definitely a lot of forgiveness. 22 years, am I gonna say it's been perfect? Absolutely not. Have me and Mr. What's Happening gotten on each other's very last nerve? Absolutely we have. But the one thing that we also were is like, when I broke his last nerve and he broke my last nerve, we were still there to put, you know what I'm saying, fix and heal one another. It wasn't like how, you know, you see people do, like, you go your way, I'll go mine, and we'll figure out the kids in the middle. Like, We broke each other and we helped fix each other. So that's one of the secrets. The vows say for better, for worse, for sickness and in health. That's another thing I want to say. Shout out to you guys, Child D, because you got my mind working this morning. But the vows say for better, for worse, for sickness and in health. So that's another secret. Like if you really living by them vows, like me, God ain't make me no woman that could be married 2 and 3 times. Because I really believe that, and so you got to believe it for yourself. I really believe that when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. So if you believe that word and you came into this thing for that word, it's going to be for better or for worse. How you gonna grow through some things with somebody if you don't grow through some things with somebody? So like 22 years, y'all, it definitely has not been easy, but it's been worth it. It's been a life, you know what I'm saying, learning experience every single day. Like sometimes my husband wake up with an attitude and I be like, damn, he got an attitude again. But sometimes you get tired of acting like, damn, he got an attitude again, and you start finding out what that attitude is about. You start finding out where he's, you know what I'm saying? Or and vice versa, men, if y'all out there listening, right there listening, man, y'all got to hear it too. If your spouse is doing like it ain't even got to be like an immediate change. If you see your spouse doing something different, moving a little different, they eye don't twinkle or glisten like it used to, find out what's going on in there. Stop thinking it's an issue. Stop thinking it's a problem. Find out what's going on. That's how you fix your mate. Oftentimes, the women feel like they supposed to be kept. Ain't no dude got to keep you out here, not even your husband. Trust me, I know that part too. They ain't got to keep you. You have to be able to keep yourself. And by keeping yourself, grooming yourself, making sure that you're healthy, you can be healthy for your better half, y'all. You really can. And you can get through some things together. Like I said, God could never make me a woman to do this 2 and 3 times. When he sent me that one, yeah, that's the one. That's it. Because like I always say, other people's indiscretions of you, even your spouse, have nothing to do with you. Absolutely, guys, Child D, that's the other secret. Keep trying. Because once you give up, y'all, I ain't going to front. I gave up one time in my marriage. I sure did. Still in the marriage, still in the same household. Girl gave completely up. I was like, yeah, fuck this. I'm done. For about 4 years. About that 3rd year, my husband was like, yo, I'm doing all I can. I'm still here. I'm still trying to show you. And it took me getting tired of myself. Sometimes you get tired of yourself doing the same thing. You really do. Yeah, absolutely. I ain't never getting married again. Sure ain't. And that's I was going back to that for sickness and their health. Yeah, y'all know, some of y'all know who have been following this platform and watching it grow. Mr. What's Happening had a work-related injury last year. So this year, we're just getting to the healing. Y'all know I could have left that man in his pain a long time ago if I was one of them type chicks. Oh, yeah, I could have left that man back there in his pain a whole year ago. But now, y'all, he's out of work. We're looking at workers' comp right now. We're looking at, he already been through his short-term disability, y'all. He's going through his long-term disability. So stop letting people tell you and speak over your marriage stuff like a man who don't work, don't eat. I don't know about yours, but mine's still gonna eat. That's another secret. Stop letting that stuff hurt your marriage, hurt your life. A man who don't work, don't eat. If he your man, he's supposed to eat every day. Cause God take care of fools and babies, and what you don't do for him, God gonna do it. Or he gonna send somebody else, and you know, that may be a test that you had to go through. If you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing, oh yeah, it's somebody that can get it done. And you might not like the cards. Oh, but you got to play them. So yeah, y'all, that's my little spiel this morning. Shout out to God's Child D. And God's Child D, what anniversary is it for y'all? 5 years, I think I saw for y'all. I think it's 5 years. Cause you know it's that thing, it's the what is it? The 1 year glitch, the 3 year itch, the 5 year switch, and the 7 year pitch or something like that. It's 3 years. Shout out to y'all for real. But yeah, y'all, they say like on all the like the odd numbers or something, 1, 3, 5, and 7 or something. But after 7, like you really just got it. So yeah, y'all, like the first year, the third year, the 5th year, and the 7th year. And I can't even front y'all. I don't know if I just believed it and made myself believe it, but y'all, ours was hell. We was turning up, living in lit, but it was hell, y'all. We went through some things. When I say, I told y'all I had done clocked out, y'all. Look at God, Child D got me in my spirit, y'all. The power just rears up in me when I daggone get to talking about a testimony. But yeah, y'all, I told y'all for about 3 years, y'all checked out. Sure did. I was like, yo, bump this. And we were still in the same house, but I just wasn't connected. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yeah, I ain't got time for none of this. I don't want to do this no more. I wanted to do this. I was outside turning up, partying, like pushing business. You know what I'm saying? Throwing myself into my work, doing everything that I could do to not like focus on what was actually going on in my immediate life, in my, I'm gonna just say in my marriage. Cause like the kids gonna always be good. But yeah, y'all, you gotta take a minute out, take a step back and get into your spouse. You know what I'm saying? Some people be saying stuff like, ooh, happy, what is it? Happy wife, happy life? That don't work over here. Happy spouse, happy house. Because I don't care how happy you think you is. It get lonely skipping up and down these highways. You all happy and your family back here miserable. If it ain't on one accord, it ain't gonna work, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It's gonna be off. It's gonna be broken. Cause y'all know my family lit. It's always a camera every time we go outside, go to a family reunion, go here, go there. Like sometimes it's just always a camera in your face. And Mr. Bosanna was not with none of this shit in the beginning, y'all. He was like, yo, we don't never got no privacy. We ain't never got this. We ain't never got that. So, 3 years, 3 years, it was like, yo, I'm gonna need you to like either get with me, like help get me to this level of where you are, show me what this means to you, or you gonna have to make a choice, y'all. So he made me make a choice, and I got both. I guess that's why I'm a Pisces, y'all, because I got both. You know how to say you have your cake and eat it too? What else is you supposed to do with cake? You know what I'm saying? Get you the right size knife to cut it, all that stuff. You'll get there. Gosh, I said I learned my lesson when I cleaned the fuck up. Period. Me too. Yeah, I was so reckless. In the beginning of my marriage, I was so reckless. I was reckless like kind of the end of our like dating, like before we got engaged. I was so reckless. I had a nasty mouth. I had a nasty attitude. Like, ugh, my husband, he the one, cause I don't know how he dealt with me sometimes. God, Shadi said, then boom, we went to see Kevin Hart Sunday, period. Shout out to y'all, man. I love black love. Like, I love black marriages. And that's another reason why, like, when Remy and Pap, y'all, we just all over the airwaves this morning. I got a couple more minutes. That's why, like, I don't do that mainstream stuff. Because all these influencing marriages, even down to my own cousin, stop looking at them folks, because them folks leading y'all straight to divorce. These marriages not even scratching. How you gonna be an influencer to influence somebody? Y'all marriages ain't even scratching 7, 8, and 9 years on these airwaves, and y'all influencing something? Nah, I don't need you to influence me. We got 22 years, baby. We good over here. That's why I don't do a lot of mainstream, because these same people that people sit around and watch and praise. Oh, girl, life be all jacked up. They can't tell you how to get past 7 years. Like, yeah, nah. Okay, y'all, I gotta go because I need to finish my makeup. I wanted to come out here for the birds. Godchild D is in the building with her, you know what I'm saying, her beautiful anniversary, like, testimony a little bit. I'm definitely following your page, Godchild D, because I've been seeing something different in you. I don't know, like, my camera light be up or something, but there's definitely a glow, and I see that. Like, when you talk about your husband, when you talk about your family, your pictures come out looking totally different, and that's not, like, a shade or anything, but you just look more, I don't know, like, I don't know how to explain it. But when you talk about your family, girl, on your page, like, you just brighten up, and I love that for you. I love being able to see people who I had started out following when they were in dark areas, when that light started to hit them, and they started to come to in this real life emotion. Yo, I love that, Godchild D. I love your pictures. I really do. Your family is beautiful. But shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all remember we have Lazar's message. It's pinned down there. Don't give up, y'all. Don't give up. That is the message. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep posting. Y'all know we the algorithm for real. You know what I'm saying? All of that good stuff. Y'all keep going. With that being said, y'all, I have been Thank you so much. That means a lot to you. And you're more than welcome, guys. Y'all D. I love y'all deep. Roll out the royal blue carpet for yourselves. For real. Like, because, you know, God had us here for such a moment as this, y'all. I'm going to go finish my makeup. Starting to sweat because it is hot and humid. Yo, I checked the daggone thing, y'all. It's like 76 degrees already, y'all. The sun ain't even came all the way up. But Miss Rebecca said this is my glisten, y'all. So I be calling it my sweat, and it's a bee. I be calling it my sweat, and y'all know I'm allergic to bees in real life. I don't do them. Period. But yeah, y'all, this Miss Rebecca calls this my glisten. So I'm gonna go tidy up this glisten. But yeah, y'all going out there, keep posting, keep living, keep shining for real. With that being said, I have been your hostess and the mostest with the birds. And the daggone bees, y'all just saw that happen. I love y'all. Go have an amazing day on purpose, with purpose, in that order.